Zuby and you're watching Crochet Bombay. So, this is my first YouTube video, kind of nervous but kind of excited. So, a lot of people have been telling me to start a crochet YouTube channel. Probably because I'm a crochetaholic, so I always crochet and I'm always sending people things that I've just completed crocheting and they're like, how do you make that? And I'm like, a good TV show and Diet Coke. So I decided to do a YouTube tutorial and I decided to do ear warmers because 'tis the season soon. Well, I live in Washington State and it's been really warm, so I have a feeling that our winter is gonna kick us in the butt. But cross my fingers. But I kind of want a white Christmas, so maybe I'll cross my fingers. We'll see. We'll see how I feel in a month. So I think this would be super cute for winter, and especially if you do like red instead of pink. Oh, candy cane. I think that'd be so cute. So like little cross. I mean, you can wear the cross on the top. That's how it was initially made for. But I was playing around with it, and you can even wear it this way. That looks silly because I'm not putting it on, but you see the vision. I also think this would be cute with little fingerless gloves, which will probably be my next tutorial. And like a matching set, because Christmas is coming up and gifts are expensive. So I was just thinking maybe just sharing a little bit of my Christmas gift plans / what I'm gonna do, and short I guess projects and beginner friendly projects to be able to give this Christmas, especially handmade love, because I think that's the best type of gift. So what you'll need: a hook, yarn, scissors, and a crochet needle, just like the thick needle that has the big opening, so you can I guess funnel your yarn in the opening. So perfect. That's all you need, and we'll get right to it. Alrighty, let's get started. This is the yarn that I used. This is from Korea. My lovely aunt and uncle gave this to me for Christmas. Oh, I have a friend here. I'm not particularly sure what the brand is, but it is 40 grams and it does request for a 6mm hook. But since this yarn is soft and I really want my double crochet to be tight, I did size down to 4. The 4mm hook. If you are using weight 4 for this project, I wouldn't size down to a 2 because the tension might be too tight. I just sized down 2 because this yarn it's not thin, but it's not thick, so it's a lightweight type yarn. So yeah, this will be the outside color of our project, and this will be the inside color. So this will be the inner stripes, and this is going to be the outer stripes. That being said, let's get started. Alrighty, I'm just going to go over the terms that I'm going to be using while doing this project, so then that way we are all on the same page. So we're going to start with a slip knot. So I just do a little bit of tension like this, wrap around my pinky, and then the pointer finger, grab the tail, and then put my finger under, rotate, put my 2 fingers through, and then pinch this part, and I have a slip knot. Again, I'll do it one more time. Tension on the pinky, under the finger, grab the tail with the other hand. So this hand is basically free. This one's doing all the work. You're gonna put your fingers under, rotate so the X is on top, and then grab the yarn that's closest to your pointer finger on your left hand side. Perfect. So that is a slip knot. Yeah, I did it on this color just because I already started the main chain. Okay, so the amount of chains that you'll have to chain is the circumference from the back of your neck to cover your ears to your hairline. So for me, with this yarn and this hook, it was 60, but I did just do one with blanket yarn and it was about 50, and I think I used millimeter hook 5, maybe 6. So yeah, it just varies per yarn, per head, per hook, but it's all basically universal. So yeah. Alrighty, since we are doing double crochets, or half doubles, I mean, you're gonna chain 2, 1, 2, and then you're going to insert your hook into the, this doesn't count as a chain, so you're gonna do 1, your last one that you just did. So you're not gonna count this one, so you're gonna count 1, 2, and then you're gonna insert it into the third X, or not X, V, right here. So you're going to yarn over, or I guess under, stab the V, catch, pull through. Now you have 3, and then yarn under or yarn over, and then pull 2, 3, just like that. And then you're gonna do it again, but now you're not gonna skip any stitches, you're just gonna insert into the next one. So yarn under, stab into the V, whoop, pull through, catch and pull through, and pull through the 3. You're gonna do that all the way down, and then I'll see you when you're done. Alrighty, so I did finish all of those half double crochets. Alrighty, so to change color, I like to do it the lazy way and then do the work later. So this is my half double. I haven't done anything else. You're gonna chain 1 and then chain 1 more. So 2 chains right here. 1 chain was to close the half double, and then the other one is so I can fasten off. So you take your hook out, and get your scissors, and then for some reason I could only find meat scissors. You're gonna put it in the chain and then just snip it, just like that. So pull through, or pull out, I guess, and then pull this so you can tighten this bad boy off, and now it's its own little component, just like that. Oh, Draco. Alrighty, so to alternate another color, you just do another slip knot, and then you're going to insert it on the side that you closed off on. But go. So you're going to insert it right on that last chain. It's kind of hard to see on my project, but I'm sure you can see it on yours. So right underneath that knot, you're going to stick it in, and then whoop. And you're going to pull through, just like that. And then from here, you're going to chain 2. 1 and 2. Ready. So here we are with chain 2, and then you're just you can crochet the ends in. That's what I like to do. So just kind of lay them flat on the chain so you grab that as well, and then you're just gonna half double crochet all the way back down. The pattern, it gets consistent, so pretty simple. Just go all the way down. And yeah, and it should be the same amount of chains as your white one, because you shouldn't be skipping or increasing or decreasing at all. So perfect. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. I finished that one row, so it's all up to you how you would like your stripes to be. I want this one to be pretty stripy, so I'm going to alternate every row. But if you want more pink, less pink, a bigger border, it's all up to you. So you could have done 2 white rows, a pink row, and so on and so forth. I'm just alternating because I don't know how wide this yarn will be. So I'm going to assume you kind of want it, I guess, like as big as your palm. So from your wrist to your pinky, that's kind of how big you want your band to be. So I guess you can kind of like measure it and be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 4-ish. 1, 4, I guess, so 4 more rows that I'll be doing. So I'm gonna do white, pink, white, pink, white. So make it even, so that it's both whites on the background, so, or the border, sorry. So yeah, but just measure it kind of to the wrist to your pinky, and then see how you want to alternate your rows. Or you can just copy me and alternate every row. So for me, I will be fastening off. Just doing that extra 2 chains. I already did 1, and then 1 more. I'm gonna cut it and then insert my white, and then kind of just alternate back and forth. So for how many ever rows you want to do more, I will meet you when you're done. I have finished all of my rows that I needed to complete to finish the length of, or I guess the width of the headband. So there's that. Then I chained my 2. Whoop, and I'm just gonna fasten off. Snip. Perfect. Now it is one big band. Now you will need your needle and some extra yarn that you had left over either from the project, or it can be even smaller. It doesn't particularly need to be the same thickness as this yarn because you won't see it in your project. So let me just maneuver that guy in there so I'm ready when I need it. This is not the tricky part, but the more interesting part. You're going to fold it in half, one end, and then the other end you're going to fold in half. Okay, so now we have 2 folded halves, and then you're just going to kind of insert and insert like so. Just like that. Can't see it because all of the loose ends, but it's I guess left side top, right side top is in the center of the left and bottom pieces, or I guess halves. So it's just like this. Whoops. And you want it from end to end. Perfect. You're gonna insert that needle with the yarn on it on one side. Oh my goodness. One side of the fold, so from the left, and then I'm just gonna do it zigzag back and forth, trying to get into every layer of our fold. And then just back through the other layers, and then you're just gonna go all the way this way and then just go all the way back. So yarn and needle back and forth this way, and then just do it the same way going back to the left. Alrighty. I went back and forth, back and forth. I did the sewing just like that, and then I did it a couple times, so I will really want it to be secure, and I want to make sure I go through as many stitches as I can in this form of it being like this, so then that way, because when we flip it, this form makes it turn into that crossover. So I definitely want to have stitches in place in that shape, so then that way when I flip it over it will stay intact. So with that being said, I'm satisfied with how many times I went through the stitches back and forth. So I'm gonna flip this bad guy. Ooh, I haven't seen it yet. Alrighty. This is it. Real simple. I love my colors. I'm so excited. Okay, so this is the final product. You can see there's that little, oh, I gotta just weave in that one end. But that little crisscross in the center. Perfect. So in the addition of it being completed, I know you have a bunch of loose ends. So with that, I like to take the two pieces that were from the endings of our colored chain. That's why I kind of wanted them all on the same side. It doesn't really matter, I guess, because we weave them together, or we sewed it together. So scratch that. But the two little strings that are poking out from the color alterations, just tie them into knots and then chain them into any chain at all that's on the inside. And then if it's a little loose and it pokes out a little bit, it's on the inside. It's okay. So, and then just chain it at least twice, maybe 3 times, so then that way it doesn't pop out at all. But the rest of it you just snip off after you've inserted it into your project. Like me, I've inserted it into the folds that we did, because I didn't want to figure out the chains into this because we crocheted this way. So you can either do it here or here, but I wanted to hide it so it's all on the folded part. So yeah, and it's still kind of fuzzy, but I mean, it's hidden, so it's okay. Okay, so if you guys do have any questions and I didn't explain something well, please don't hesitate to drop a comment. My phone is glued to my hips, so I will definitely be seeing it. That being said, I hope that you guys stay warm, which you should now, because you have this guy. This guy. And yeah, do something within this next 24 hours. Don't know what time, day or morning, evening period you're watching this, but do something that makes you happy within this next 24 hours, whether that's getting a sweet treat or skateboarding around your neighborhood or going to Marshall's or go yarn shopping. Just do something. You deserve it. Everyone deserves it. Yeah. Stay happy, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.